Hi, everybody. This is K&K Speaks. I'm Rebecca Booth,
Katie Shaw.
and today we are going to talk to you about seasonal affective disorder. What do you know about it?
Well, it's getting that time of year.
It is getting to be, and actually, when the time changes next month,
I think it's already happened for some people.
it is. Do you know why we can't? Never mind. That's a rant.
What grinds my gears?
What grinds my gears? So, seasonal affective disorder. I have it. It sucks.
I think a lot of people probably have it and may not know it.
Right. A lot of people blame it on like the winter blues. Like after the holiday season, they're like, there's really nothing going on. We're just waiting for March to come.
Or the holidays and having to be around their family.
Ugh. Yeah.
Like,
So,
oh, I gotta be around the family.
you don't have to. It's a choice.
True, but I'm just
There's
saying.
no buts. You don't have to.
I'm just saying some people might think it is that, and it's just actually really seasonal depression.
Okay, I'm just saying, but you don't have to be around your family. It's a choice. Okay.
Okay.
So, 3% of the population have seasonal affective disorder, and 10 to 20% of people with major depressive disorder can also have seasonal affective disorder, and 25% of people with bipolar disorder also have seasonal affective disorder. Can I just call it SAD? That's so many words.
Sure. So we've already said what it is, so you can just say SAD. Okay. So the abbreviation mostly is the SAD.
It's SAD, yes. So, do you know why people with not borderline bipolar disorder are more apt to have SAD?
I don't know why.
Are you just being? Are you?
No, I'm encouraging you to like tell me why,
Oh,
so you can tell them why.
okay. Usually, when the seasons change, it can cause a person with bipolar disorder to have a manic episode and then drop down to a depressive one. It's a trigger.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are surprised from when I've talked to them that have SAD. They're like, well, coming out of winter into spring. They're like, but why do I still feel yucky? Because like it's spring.
Yeah, like the days aren't really long yet. It's still a little chilly. Like the ground's muddy and gross.
And then from like spring to summer, they're just like, but it's like getting to be summer. It's like better out. Like, but why do I still feel that way?
There is summer affective disorder. It's a thing, but it's a really teeny tiny percent of the population that have it. I know one person that has it.
But I think some people just struggle to understand.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think it's more so like fall to winter or like summer to fall. And it's just those.
Well, I mean, another statistic, it happens like for 40% of the year. So like October till March, that's a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
Or April maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on the person. Like we just said, SAD starts in late fall, early winter. It totally depends on the person. There's no like set date. Like every October 13th, every person with SAD becomes depressed. It's just everybody's different. Sorry. I was just thinking. My apologies. Fun fact: SAD occurs much more often in women than so in men. Obviously, SAD occurs more often with people living in the northern hemisphere. So, like maybe Missouri and on up.
There you go.
We'll use Missouri as the
We'll
cutoff.
slice it.
And it's because like the shorter days, we're not out, getting the vitamin D from the sunlight. We're not burning our retinas in the sunlight to get some not so sad feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know where my brain is. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So some symptoms of SAD, seasonal affective disorder, is it's persistent, sad, anxious, empty mood most of the day, nearly every day for at least 2 weeks. You're feeling pessimistic, hopeless. You might be irritable, frustrated. You might feel guilty. You might feel worthless, you know, because it's cold and crappy outside. Like, nobody wants to really be out in the cold, crappy
Yeah.
weather.
Especially if like you were doing like walking, going for walks and stuff like that. And then it starts getting like really yucky and stuff like that. And you just aren't able to go out and be as active.
Right. Loss of interest or pleasure in hobbies or activities. You know, it's hard to play sand volleyball when there's 10 feet of snow on it.
Yeah.
You have decreased energy, increased fatigue, feeling slowed down, hard time concentrating, remembering or making choices. You have changes in sleep. Your appetite will increase or decrease.
People, you mentioned sleep, but I think people have increased sleep, I think, is a lot of times.
Yes, they kind of go in like hibernate mode,
Yeah.
and they don't want to.
They feel like, oh, I'm just tired all the time. And man, I slept for like 12 hours the other day. It's kind of what I hear a lot of times.
Yeah, why am I so tired? Physical aches and pains. Like my knee hurts when I bust it up. Now when it gets cold out, it starts to get achy.
It's the change in pressure and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Aches and pains, headaches, cramps, digestive problems. That all of those, they can't be related to something else. So like the flu or something, it just random, and they can't pinpoint like what's going on. Thoughts of death, suicide attempts. That's more on the severe end. We already talked about the oversleeping, overeating, a lot of carb intake because
Who doesn't love carbs?
I love a good carb. So a lot of social withdrawal because you got to start the car. You got to scrape off, like,
Well, and sometimes you just don't want to people.
and you don't want to people, absolutely. On the flip side, for summer pattern SAD, those symptoms can be trouble sleeping, poor appetite, restlessness, agitation, anxiety, violent or aggressive behavior. So is there anything you want to say about SAD?
Well, for the summer one, maybe you don't want to play sand volleyball.
Yeah, like you're just irritable because the sun is out, and it's kind of like Eeyore for summer.
Well, and playing sand volleyball, it'd make me irritable because sand gets into crevices you don't want sand to be in. Yeah, I'm just saying. Stays in there for a while.
You don't want to make any pearls.
No, sure don't.
Okay.
Nope.
Excuse me. So like I said, you don't want to, it can be hard to differentiate between like the winter blues and SAD. Like SAD is persistent. Winter blues is usually after the holidays and you just don't know what to do with yourself. Because all the excitement is done. So like after, New Year's? And we all go back to work that first full week. Ooh.
Santa's already come. Went back to the North Pole with the elves.
Yes. So there are some things that you can do to help yourself with SAD. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do in the summer, but that's later on in my list. There's 4 main categories to help with winter SAD: light therapy, psychotherapy, antidepressant medication, and vitamin D. Before I continue on, though, I just want to say, like, please, please, please talk to your primary care physician before you start taking like vitamins, light boxes, anything. Because
I have tried a light box before. It was just like a little desk one. And sometimes they can be hard. Like I felt like it kind of gave me a headache. Like it might have been like not to deter. Yeah. Well, like I turned it a little bit. So like it may not be for everybody, but I know it has been kind of like become more popular. So I think there's like smaller ones or bigger ones. I think it just kind of depends on the person and what will work for you. But you can find them at thrift stores sometimes too, even like now. So if you're like, I don't got the money, so
Well, they've come down in cost a lot. When I was first diagnosed with SAD, like a light was like almost $1,000, and I was like, no, not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
I'll just burn my retinas somehow somewhere else.
yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know. Maybe even like a vanity light. I don't know. Is that the same?
No, it needs to be 10,000 looms.
Oh, okay. So
I learned
then no.
No.
I was just trying to think cheap. Like,
Yeah.
you could find them at the thrift store or something. So,
So for the vitamin D deficiency, ask your doctor to do some blood work to check your vitamin levels before you start taking vitamin D.
because you don't want to turn orange.
No. But that is a cause for winter SAD is the vitamin D deficiency. Maybe not a deficiency, but like it dips a little. Vitamin D helps with a bunch of serotonin and all that other stuff. Also, melatonin is another deficiency that can, with altered levels of melatonin, it can affect winter seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah.
I am struggling. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm sitting here being patient.
If you have things to say, you can say them.
No, I'm saying them. I'm just being patient with you.
Okay.
I'm modeling.
You're modeling. Okay. Let's see. So both serotonin and melatonin can help the body's rhythm to help even you out so you can maybe get some better sleep.
Isn't there like a song, Body Nation or something that sings rhythm?
I have no idea.
Better look that shit up.
Okay.
I was just thinking something to jazz you up, like, oh, the rhythm of the night.
I
Isn't
don't.
that Body Nation or something?
I don't know. We can ask. We can ask.
Google it.
We can ask the powers that be.
The rhythm of the night. All right. You just said rhythm. And I don't know. Stuff pops in my head.
Like Phil Collins. It
Yeah,
was Phil
right?
Collins. And I Googled that. Phil Collins, he did do the drum solo in that. I did a lot of Googling. And then I
You should
listened to
have
it.
him sign your skelly hands.
I left him at home. I was so sad. Nobody cares.
Well, I think maybe it would have helped you right now.
I probably would. So, like I said, with light therapy, you want to get a box that has 10,000 looms or lux. My apologies, 10,000 lux, Lux.
Are you sure it's called looms or lumes?
I don't know.
Lumes? Looms?
Don't know.
Lumes? Lume? Lume? Lamu?
You good?
Trying some French out. I don't even know if that's French.
Okay.
My own language.
If you're going to use the light box, I say start out slow because you could get a headache and it takes a minute to find like the good spot to do it. I find the light box helps for me and I just sit and doom scroll or play games on my phone.
You just sit and stare at a wall with your light box on?
I have the light box on in the corner and then I'm over here just doing my thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you work your way up to 30 to 45 minutes, but start out small. Let's see.
When did doom scrolling start to be like a term?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, because my husband says, ooh, you're doom scrolling over there again.
Well, I'll send him a text to tell him to stop.
I just don't like that.
Okay.
I deserve some downtime sometimes.
Right.
I'm not doom scrolling. It's just like, I need some mindless activity sometimes and just be able to chill.
Tell him it's mindless activity. I'll text him.
Okay.
So, this isn't very long because that was it. I didn't think that went all the way through. I usually have rants, but I don't have rants about seasonal affective disorder. I don't. Oh, okay. I know. There are things you can do to take care of yourself. Like, accept, I know it's hard, like, accept that it happens. Like, don't fight it. It is what it is, and do the best you can to prepare ahead of time. So, like, make some food, freeze it, So on those days where you just like, ugh, you can just defrost or just pop it in the microwave and there you go. Have some
Does
comfort.
defrost on microwave really work?
I don't know. It just makes it a big soggy mess.
Maybe I'm not using defrost right, because I usually just be like, oh, put on the counter. It'll unthaw.
Ugh.
Maybe don't come to my house and eat.
Noted.
Okay. I just don't ever like know. Like, how do you know? Like,
Just put it in
how
the
many
fridge.
minutes to defrost something?
The
Like,
Google machine.
oh, here's like, I don't know what you would defrost.
You
Like
can ask Trump University.
a slab of meat. Oh, I don't even know how much it weighs. 50 minutes
says on the-
defrost.
It says on the tag.
No, if you just get a thing of meat from Fairway, it's not going to tell you how to defrost it.
It's going to tell you how much it weighs on the tag.
Maybe it's been in the freezer for a year and the label's worn off.
Okay, well, that's a whole different problem.
Maybe that's why you don't want to come to my house and eat. You're eating your old frosted slab of meat from Fairway.
Just sit in the corner.
Pound it, tenderize it.
It's fine.
I need a sharper knife.
Oh my God. So being gentle with yourself.
Soft. Being softer.
Yeah, just
Sometimes people have like a problem with like be gentle. Some people are like be soft with yourself, be softer.
be kind.
That's getting kind of old. Be kind to yourself.
Okay.
Like I think it's just kind of been like be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind.
Do you
I think
want to
it's
be
like,
assholes or what?
no, I think it's like we just see it plastered everywhere, which I think it's good.
Be kind.
But maybe we
Be
could
kind
just
unless you're Katie, then be an asshole.
We're switching roles today. You're usually the one that just like
I have facts.
I have some too.
I
Like
have
when I'm
receipts.
doing. Well, maybe I have some receipts too.
You got to dig them out of your purse. Yeah, how loud is that shirt on the mic?
I'm popping my collar. I got receipts.
The 80s called.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can also have a good friend you can talk to and shoot the shit with
Some days,
on some days, yeah.
maybe I'll be a good friend.
You haven't called me lately.
No, it's been like, where is Katie? Like, where's Waldo? Like, spot me in a book or I don't know, not a book, but spot me somewhere.
Waldo was in a book.
Yeah, but like we're talking about like where's Katie?
Well, you're there in Cedar Rapids, you're home, or in Independence.
So I don't know.
One of three places.
I don't think I have that tracker thing turned on my phone, so it'd be
No.
like a guess.
You have a droid.
Yeah, but I think you can still have a tracker on a droid. Like it's an app or something. You can download. I don't know. Or like I wouldn't, people can do things some days. Like I wouldn't be surprised if something stuck underneath my car and tracked me.
All right.
Like, where's Katie?
Oh my God. So, yeah. You can also go to therapy to get some help with SAD. We can give you ideas, tips, tools, tricks to help get through it. And you're not the only one. Like,
No. I know
everybody.
it feels like really alone and like because of like the smaller percentage, maybe you may not know anybody else that has it, but
But if you talk about it, a friend might be like, oh, yeah, me too.
exactly. Yeah. And that's partly why we're wanting to talk about things too on the podcast. It's
Why are
just
you
kind of
blushing?
to make it more known and that because you
feel
said that term
I
and
know,
I'm like,
I
I don't know if I
know.
want to even go
Oh,
that way.
sorry, they can cut it. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Very,
They can
very
just
short.
slice it.
Okay, so
like,
answer my question.
you
You haven't answered
were
my question. Reincarnated. What would you like to reincarnate as?
Am I serious or being sarcastic?
I
Can I
Pick
have
one.
both?
I guess.
Can I?
I see. I'm trying to think what my answer would be, and it's really, really hard.
Reincarnation?
Yeah, what would I want to be reincarnated as?
A cis white het male. Oh,
I doubt you would pick that.
That's my sarcastic answer.
Okay.
Because they are the epitome of privilege. They can do nothing wrong. And as you get older and get the turkey neck going, they are just like,
And wear a really tight button to the button, and then wear a tie.
Yeah. That's my sarcastic
Would
answer.
you go bald
It depends. Like,
and then have the button?
I wouldn't have a comb over. I
monk
would, yeah, I would
hair
Homer
around.
Simpson it just to be an asshole. I would Homer Simpson
Shine the top. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh. I'm thinking hairless cat. But they don't live that long.
Okay.
Or kangaroo, but they don't live that long.
Kangaroos are jerks.
Wouldn't mess with you,
No?
right?
Yeah?
Hairless cat just freaks people out.
So then
Probably
people would leave you alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't live that long. So, like, if we're doing the whole reincarnated thing, like, I would want to, like, hey, let's take advantage of this, yo.
Yeah, you can be a white male, the epitome of privilege.
No. What lives long? Well, you know, those tortoises that live to be, like, 200 years old, but, like, I would be really, really slow.
Well, they are slow.
Yeah, but I don't think I would like that.
Okay. Well, they can get a skateboard.
That's true. That's true. But I think wouldn't you still be really slow?
No,
On the
you get
skateboard?
momentum.
Like a
We are
sloth?
wasting everybody's time. Just, you would get momentum. An object in motion
Do
stays in
sloths
motion.
live for very long?
I don't know.
They have really good nails. I could get them painted.
Do you know sloths only come down from trees to go to the bathroom?
I can get down with that.
I gave you a fact and you didn't say anything.
I said I could get down with that.
Oh, okay.
Being a sloth, get my nails did. Maybe get some highlights.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for us, guys.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully you like the little banter at the end. A little gift for you. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. And spread the word. Tell everybody you know in your life about this cool podcast. So keep checking in, and we'll talk at you later.
Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.